Hey everyone, it's Kris again, and I'm proud to say that we have somewhat a functioning version of Tabulara. Now of course we are running in debug mode, so you log in and this is the, let's call it homepage. Now as we work with a lot of documents, you are able here to upload given document. Now I'm going to use a document which we have used throughout our development quite often and was kind of our benchmark. We upload it. Now it says 0 table, but this is a bug. If we click on view, we can see that 4 tables have been found across 3 different pages. You can see the dimensions of the table on which page they are. And the other part is that if we scroll through the PDF, we can see, okay, here are the tables, and we can click on them. Let's say we click on the first. And this is here, or we enter now something that we call grid edit. Here, you have the possibility to interact with the table. Now, this table has been detected and analyzed quite well because we have the spans and we have the rows and the columns. Now, the first thing, of course, you can zoom out, you can zoom in, but we also have 2 functionalities for now, 3 actually. The first thing is called enter the grid mode. Now, enter the grid mode will allow you to either delete rows and columns or add them. How does it work? Now, if we zoom in, we can see that these are kind of made up of row and column lines. We call them row and column breaks. Now, here we can add Now, in the what we call grid editor, you have different functionalities. The first one is called grid edit mode. This allows you to interact with the generated row breaks and column breaks. So you can interact with them, you can, as you can see, move them, you can see where you move them, and it snaps to the next or to the nearest row. Let's say you want to get rid of this row that I'm currently hanging on and clicking. We just go up and then you can see it finds another row and snaps into it. And of course, if you say, that wasn't a good decision, of course, you can just bring it back. Now, the second thing is you can override different cells. You can override their value. Well, we have used a relatively modern PDF, so the error margins are really small, but just for a showcase. Now, as you can see, it says here consolidated statement. We can just delete it and write hello, for example. Now, of course, we can't visually override it, but the system knows, okay, this cell has changed. Now we can transfer it to Excel. Now just click the button and the whole table that was detected, et voila, it's an Excel. The first thing you should notice is that the value of the first cell has also been transferred because we have overwritten the cell and it's now hello. Not only can we override values, but of course we can override rows and columns. Now, if we were to go back into the edit mode, we can get rid of some lines here, get out, and transfer it back to Excel. We can see that the first four rows merged together. See, we have operating income, sales outside Finland, sales outside Finland, operating income. So we merged all the cells, and especially it's visible when we are at the year cell, 2019, and then we have the 4 different values. Now, this is it, and in the next one, I'm going to show you what the tech stack is. The code is slow, everything is running synchronous, and we're about to change that.